short news brief on recent events in and around Japan. Today is June 19th, 2024. The United States Export Policy Chief Alan Estevez met with the Dutch government, later heading to Japan to urge allies to further restrict China's ability to produce cutting-edge semiconductors. This is part of an effort to expand a 2023 agreement to keep chip-making equipment from China to prevent its modernizing its military. China criticized the United States for coercing other countries and hindering the global semiconductor industry. The U.S. first imposed restrictions in 2022 on shipments of advanced chips and equipment to China, leading Japan and the Netherlands to follow suit. The U.S. is now in talks with allies to potentially add more Chinese chip-making factories to the restricted list. ASML, the world's largest chip equipment maker, is central to these discussions, with the U.S. aiming to control more chip-making equipment going forward. The Japanese state visit to the United Kingdom next week will not include the traditional trip to number 10 Downing Street due to the general election campaign. The visit by Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako will still include a formal banquet at Buckingham Palace, attended by the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition. The visit will highlight economic, military, cultural, and scientific links between the United Kingdom and Japan, with visits to the Francis Crick Institute and Kew Gardens. It will also showcase the soft power of higher education connections, with a day in Oxford, where both the Emperor and Empress studied. The visit aims to strengthen diplomatic ties and promote mental health awareness. Japan's Diet passed a bill for a system to check if job seekers working with children have sex crime records, similar to Britain's Disclosure and Barring Service, or DBS. This law allows child-related businesses to access information on applicants' criminal history, including sex crimes and violations related to children. Offenses like sex without consent and child pornography are included in the checks. Records are accessible for 20 years after prison sentences and 10 years for fines. The law also covers ordinances like groping and sneak photography. Diet committees have suggested including underwear theft and stalking in future checks, as well as expanding the scope to freelance workers such as babysitters. The government plans to implement the system within 2 years. A psychiatric evaluation determined that Tetsuya Yamagami, accused of shooting former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, is mentally fit to be held criminally responsible. His defense did not challenge the evaluation results and postponed a request for another evaluation. The upcoming trial will likely explore Yamagami's upbringing and the homemade gun's lethality. Yamagami targeted Abe due to perceived connections to the Unification Church, which his family believed caused their financial ruin through donations. The religious group, founded in Korea in 1954, was later introduced to Japan, supported by Abe's grandfather, former Prime Minister Nobusuke Kishi. The first hearing date for Yamagami, arrested in July 2022, has not yet been set. This has been the Tokyo Bill. I've been, and remain, Tokyo Bill. Thank you for listening, and take care.